guys bitch about everything. I just let it go. But I can't say it. So
as I said, they've ruined everything. They've ruined football.
Yeah,
they've ruined sex. They've ruined music, and they've ruined humor.
Oh yeah.
I mean, now you're gonna watch everything you say. Anyway, screw you.
Yeah, but the funny part is they're so liberal, but you can't say anything. You know, you think they'd let even say anything.
Yeah.
Well, you offend them just by existing.
Well,
you breathe and they're offended.
Like her dad is an old school Democrat, but that party's lost, and it's actually in the GOP now. You know, when they left the farmers, let them go, the working class, a long time ago. Left on the black population, they got their vote, and screwed them over. You know.
We've been played. We've all been played. They take the labels and change the names.
Oh, yeah.
It's the way it works, the way it goes. But everybody's waking up now. I mean, look, man. We're all walking around with these damn things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're all Edward R. Murrow now. No one's listening to these assholes anymore. He didn't win on the news. He won on the internet.
Brad Pitt was going to kick his ass.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what.
There's a couple
You're
get out
basically
of
doing
jail
what I
free
want to do every day as I walk through the office at work and we get all the snowflakes working in there. I just want to get out there and just preach the good word to them. I do sometimes, but sometimes
Yeah, but you're at work.
Yeah, so you got to be careful because then you're demonized and you're fired.
Well, but you're
intolerant.
at work. Take care. Look, man. If you were getting paid millions of dollars in the NFL,
I can take a knee and just do it.
if you want, but you got to suffer the repercussions, right? As it is, you got work. But when you're out of development, just think when you can retire and get to do what I do, then you can come out here and go.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Nice meeting you. My name's Lee, by the way.
Well, what do you think it means? Why don't you give me your interpretation of it?
Well, I think my guess would be one of two things. One is your thing in support of Trump and suggesting that Hillary's a crook and deserves to be sexually assaulted, and the other.
Well, she certainly deserves to be incarcerated.
And him?
Well, what's he done?
Well, I guess about 8 people in the administration are using private email accounts at the moment. Should they all be in jail too?
Oh, excuse me. It's as opposed to the private server she had in her.
8 of them have private servers. 8 of his in the White House.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess if it's true and it's against the law, they should go to jail. But that doesn't take away from the fact that woman had a private server in her bathroom. That they just found 28,000 classified emails on Wiener's laptop. I mean,
Wiener's laptop.
Yeah.
Should he be raped too, or just her?
Rape? How's that rape?
Well, grabbing someone by the genitals is sexual assault.
If it's consensual, it's not.
Oh, so she's inviting people to touch her.
Do you have a sense of humor, or are you just completely humorless? Hang on, don't go anywhere. Give me that. You want to talk morality to me? Come here, pal. Why don't you explain to me why the Obamas sent their daughter to Harvey Weinstein to be an intern? Let's talk morality.
So, but he's not in power anymore.
We're talking morals here, pal.
Talk about Clinton then.
Well, you can do that too. But let's answer this question. Come on, Brainiac.
I have no idea why he did. Why are you yelling at me?
Because I want. I want then answer this conversational question.
Okay.
Why would the Obamas send their daughter to Harvey Weinstein to be his intern, knowing that this guy was a sexual pervert? Why would they do that?
I have no idea. It's probably a bad decision.
Oh, a bad decision.
Yeah. Sorry, how does that relate to her?
So when he was president of the United States, I mean,
why don't you have a picture of the daughter with that same thing now, if you're okay with that? I mean, if Weinstein's your kind of guy, maybe he's just funny like Trump's funny.
Why would you say he's my kind of guy? I'm drawing up the hypocrisy on the left, where they're having those. This guy said, "Grab your pussy," and all we ever hear about is just, he said, "Grab your pussy" 11 years ago in a locker room, off the record, and he's the worst person in the world. But we got the Obamas sending their daughter to a sexual pervert, and that's okay with you.
Who said it was okay with me? I said it was a bad decision.
Bad decision. Bad decision. What do you do back there in
I am the security director for a bank in Amarillo. Take care of all the electronics and the burglar alarms, alarm systems, camera systems, and all of that for a rather large bank in Amarillo. So, and what does that say? Bad guys with guns? Yeah, good guys.
I've had people walk up and read this. Hey there, how you doing, Michael? Let's see. Guys come up and read this, and they'll look at me and they'll go, well, I guess I'm stupid. Okay. Walk away slowly.
Yeah.
I just put this one up. This is the Harvey Weinstein Award.
Oh, it sure
wonder what that
is.
was. Yeah.
It sure is.
The Harvey
In his
Weinstein.
towel, his bath towel. Jeez. Yeah, those are great.
Thank you. They have a
really
lot of
great.
fun. This is how I deal with the insanity, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I think you got to ridicule as part of the arsenal.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You don't sell any of them?
Oh, sure.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if anybody's brave enough to hang any of this stuff up,
we are.
but you can get it on an apparel too. It's on the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, and you can go to my website or email me
is
for whatever you want.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
and I got some of the prints with me
I
here.
like this one right here.
Oh yeah, that's a big time favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Right.
No, in Amarillo, we're not scared to. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
put it
why-
out there.
yeah.
We totally. You know, we're in a different part of the country. Everybody pretty much kind of leans on the same side, really.
Yeah.
Brother in Dallas, don't get it. Dallas don't get it. And
Oh,
I'm
my
like, well,
brother.
don't be coming up here when the shit goes down because there ain't enough room, you know. We're trying to come up here where it's safe, but yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Most big metropolitan areas are kind of screwy, you know.
Yeah.
They got lean left
And it's probably just because the mix, I guess. I don't know.
it's just, I think it's social engineering.
Yeah.
It's how if you know how the social engineers work through the gerrymandering and everything else, is they try to put blocks of voters in places and they make the people that are dependent,
Yeah.
so they can count on their votes.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
So where most people dependent would be in of course,
Yeah.
In the inner city.
For your vote. For your vote.
Yeah. Why are they trying to legalize all the DACA, and so, hey, come on,
Yeah.
it's bribery. Come on, vote for us. We brought you over here.
Yeah.
We gave you free education. We gave you free everything at your expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you, man.
Yeah, well, that's why everybody got pissed off and put this man in. And my biggest thing, though, the two biggest things that have been happening this week, though, of course, have been the Vegas shooting, which is totally weird. They didn't give us a motive yet.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the target is the motive, but
Yeah.
you want to get, there's more to that.
Yeah, there's more to one.
And so that, the Harvey Weinstein thing was nice to see because it's exposing a lot of the hypocrisy. But the bigger thing, of course, is the Clinton uranium.
Yeah.
Why would you even begin to sell our uranium to begin with? Maybe
Russia.
number one, I'd ask, why would that even come up? If you were in the Clinton administration, what bright individual came up and said, hey, I think it'd be a good idea to sell 20% of our uranium to Russia?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't someone just go, please get out of here and never come back? I mean, why would someone go, that's a good idea, let's do that? What? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And money and power, right?
Oh, my God, I do.
Money and the power makes you do some really stupid
Oh,
shit.
yes,
Yeah.
amen to that,
Yeah.
darling. I think a lot of people are waking up as evidence. I mean, with all the media against us, Hollywood against us, Silicon Valley against us, with all that they had against us, we're still kicking their ass.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think there's more us than them. We're just not out there in front of the...
Oh, there are definitely more us than them.
Yeah, I think so, too.
It's just that we've always been the polite, live and let live
Yeah.
until we get pushed too far.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, no.
Wait a minute.
You just poke this bear one.
I'm getting out of my easy chair now.
Good talking.
All right, guys, take it easy. So what do you think of my question of the day? Do you know anything about the Uranium One deal?
No, I don't.
All right. They've been harping about for a year now about Russia, Trump, right? But they haven't shown one iota of evidence where anything happened. A penny changed hands. I mean, for a year now, nothing's come up. The Uranium One deal is when Clinton was Secretary of State, and this was going on before, but she qualified it, right? Where Russia bought 20% of our uranium deposits. And during that time, during the transactions, $145 million was transferred into the Clinton Foundation. And Bill Clinton started giving speeches over there that netted them another, because he was giving speeches at $500,000 at a time.
So what's your goal here?
So the idea is, why, if you want Russian collusion, let's talk about, one, why would you even sell 20% of our uranium to Russia? Why would that even come up?
Yeah, I'm not as interested in this as you are. I'm not as passionate about it. So.
Well, it's our national defense, darling. We're selling our uranium deposits to one of our enemies. And they're accusing this man of Russian collusion when they have no proof of it. But we got the Clintons.
No proof of Russian collusion?
Where is it? The investigation's been going on for a year.
Oh, okay.
Can you show me where any evidence has come up? But let's do it. Then let's do it.
I don't know. I'm not into politics, so I'm not sure.
We're indifferent about it.
Right now, they're ignoring the Clinton Uranium One deal. I mean, here's a deal where we sold 20% of our uranium grade one, best uranium you can get, to the Russians. In that transaction, during that time they were negotiating it, the Clinton Foundation received $143 million from Russia. And Bill Clinton received another $45 million in speaking fees from Russia. Now, if you want to speak about Russian collusion, why aren't we speaking about that? I mean, why would you even want to sell 20% of our uranium to Russia to begin with? Who thought that would be a good idea?
Just to make money.
Yeah, but then it's treason. I mean, we're talking about open treason here, and yet all I hear from liberals is, oh, Russia, 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 Trump, 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 Trump. And there has been a year-long investigation, and it's not one penny proven to transfer from Trump to Russia or vice versa. So it's this liberal media, these people that spew these lies, because this is all controlled by corporations. And who are the corporations owned by? By the banks. And who are the banks owned by? The people that are trying to eviscerate nation states. People out in California are very much, 3133 Washington Street is where I used to live in San Francisco.
Really?
I met Allen Ginsberg my second day in the city. I used to hang around with Bill and Sandy Love of the Ace Trucking Company and the committee who started the free speech movement. And now there in Berkeley, the same liberals are stopping free speech. So they've gone 180 degrees. They're the ones causing the violence. We just had 58 Trump supporters get slaughtered in Las Vegas. And we still don't even know the motive. We know less today about that than we did the day it happened. Well, I give 20-to-1 odds. If you want to come down here, put your money up. Yeah, all I hear is bullshit walking. That's all I see. See, that's all they say. I mean, we do know that 58 people got gunned down in Las Vegas. We still don't know who this Paddock guy is or, why he did it. I mean, what's the motive? Why would someone just, and this guy's supposed to be...
I heard it was because most people that listen to country are Republican, so that's why. And he was a Democrat and he hated...
Well, the target would be the motive.
Yeah.
I mean, those were Trump supporters. It was Trump supporters singing. They were singing God Bless America when the gunfire started. They did it. The whole thing was performed in front of a pyramid, which is you might as well, let's talk Illuminati then. Well, if you look at the windows, they were 9 down and 11 over. So everything was sacrificial Illuminati, because the idea is this: Trump is scaring the bejesus out of the people of liberals, mainly, because the idea was to bring down nation states to form a one world government. It's world communism. That's the goal. And of course, But Donald Trump is all about nation states. He wants to build up America and make us strong. And the powers that be, because we were on the precipice of a revolution. We were this close to having a revolution. I mean, the election was supposed to be against Jeb Bush and Hillary Clinton. And it wouldn't have mattered who won because both of them are corrupt. They come from the same corrupt system. So the march to the one of destroying this country was the main goal, bringing us to our knees so the globalists could come in as the saviors. Here we are to save the day. All you have to do is give up your rights. We'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. Everybody's going to get a little bit of sipping of something, but you're going to have to come to us to get it. You understand? I mean, I'm giving you a crash course in political science right now. What do you do in San Francisco?
As a student.
What are you studying?
Travel and tourism.
Travel and tourism? I was in that most of my life. So it's a fun field, of course. You know, I mean, you get to travel and get paid for where other people go. And yourself?
I'm in school too, but I am a waiter.
Yeah, but what are you studying?
Travel and tourism too.
Oh, good. Yeah, good. Yeah. Well, as I said, hopefully, you know, hopefully you prosper in this. Hopefully we get, you know, we have a soft landing on what's coming. But I would urge you, if you're going to get into travel and tourism, because part of it is learning the politics and the places you're going to be sending people.
Right.
So you have to know a little bit, at least, about the politics and political situation.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. There's a crash course listening to InfoWars. This is an excellent news aggregate to go ahead and get raw news. They don't take corporate money. So they're not listening, you don't have to, you know, they're not running off a script. So they give you right what's happening, you know. So anyway, thank you for being curious, and you know, I really appreciate that, because that's what I'm out here trying to do, is spur this kind of, you know, curiosity. Yeah. How you doing, guys?
Thanks so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Yeah. Well, they're relentless. They never stop.
On the other side, that.
Yeah.
They don't mention all that.
Yeah, no.
And then, but now they're attacking Trump about the something new they developed that. I was watching on the news on the ship. We just got off the ship. You know.
They were showing it on the news on the ship?
Yeah, because they have like of course, they have the dishonest media cable.
CNN?
The other one, CNBC.
CNBC, yeah, it's another
and they have Fox News too, so if you want to...
thank you very much.
Thank you.
You want to hear about
Here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton. Good. It's good, even in Australia, for any crime in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, so you guys are aware, even from where you're from, that...
we were born in El Salvador, but we are U.S. citizens.
Oh, well, that explains it.
But we are with him, too.
Yeah.
We are one of the few foreigners that are with him.
Oh, no, I find more people that are experienced in how socialism works, communism works, from Central South America, Europe, you know, anywhere that they've been under totalitarianism, or know what this man is trying to do. They know what he's trying to do.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember now. The General Kelly. General Kelly is like the new Secretary of the State.
Yeah, defense.
So there's different. So they're saying that he lied.
Right.
Because now they are showing these videos. So also you heard already, right? Of the black.
How do you try to bring down a man that served his country all his life and lost his son in battle?
So they're bringing on, but all the dishonest media is using that right now. But no one has mentioned that.
But no one's listening to them anymore. We're listening to the good guys.
Too bad that Fox News is on cable. It should be on regular TV.
But people have the internet now, so it goes beyond
like
that.
Sean Hannity, you know, Hannity, 300% with him, you know, Sean Hannity.
But the good news is more people get their news off the internet now, so they can bypass the
media.
they can go to YouTube and see Hannity and all of it.
Yes, great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
I appreciate your courage because you're one of the few, because most people, they are with that one, with the other one.
Yeah, well, still you can get away with it here. It's not like they're going, like in El Salvador, I could never go out there and do this because they take me off the street in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Still here, we still have the relative freedom to do something like this.
Yeah, but you have a lot of fanatics, like Clinton or Democrat fanatics.
But they're cowards. I mean, unless they organize and come at me in a group of 20, I ain't worried about
that I loved a lot that is no longer the Wisconsin sheriff, the Clark.
Yes.
The black guy.
Yeah, great guy.
He was so supportive.
He should be the AJ. I want him as AJ, Attorney General.
He was so supportive of the cause, Trump cause, that because all the Black Lives Matter, and he said in one of the heroes, Blue Life Matters too.
Yeah, he understands it.
And then they were saying, Sean Hannity or one of those that there are one policeman, there is a problem with a black person, is a big deal. But the 5,000 blacks that shoot each other, the dishonest media doesn't say anything.
But again, the good news is people have seen through it. We see through it. We're winning.
Now, okay, I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen, and I'm very proud to be a U.S. citizen, but Donald has uncovered all this dirt from the media, because I always trusted the media as part of the system, But now it's like, how can I, when I hear this guy, Williams on NBC, it's not Andy Williams, it's the guy that got demoted, remember?
If you're not already, you want to listen to this. InfoWars is an excellent source of real, raw news.
Yeah.
They don't take commercial money.
Yeah.
So they sell their own products. And so they're free to not offend anyone. They can offend whoever they want. I highly recommend that.
So it's online or?
Yeah, it's online. He's also over 200 radio affiliates. Yeah, indeed.
But as soon as I read that sign, at first I thought, you were one of those, like a Democrats, and I go, oh shit, he's talking about the uranium stuff, Congratulations, thank you, appreciate it. I don't have your guts. But I appreciate what you do.
Actually, thank you.
I'm afraid because I was born in El Salvador, and I would probably, if I put a stand like that, I would probably disappear in no time, I'd be in the river, thrown from a helicopter or something with my hands tied back.
Well, fortunately, we don't have that here yet, and hopefully we never will.
We never will,
I mean, that's what we got to take. We got to exercise this freedom that we have now in order to maintain it. That's what I'm doing out here. And when I first started doing this, I didn't know. I was kind of trepid. I didn't know what to. Then I found out, hey, there's no big deal. Most people don't care. Look, you've been standing here a few minutes. They don't care.
They just
as long as they bring in their parade, they don't care. And so most of the people just walk by, and if they have any contention at all, they don't want to get in an argument, so they don't bother me. And the ones that do, I found out to be two things. Collectively, they are dumber than a trainload of hammers, and they are cowards. So I don't worry about them.
All right. Thank you.
My pleasure, sir. Enjoy.
Thank you. Bye.
Here, how's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you?
Yes. Thank you.
Liberals ruin everything. I mean, you ruin sex, you ruin football. I mean, what else do you ruin?
I think that's really like, are you married? Do you have a daughter?
This is a joke, honey. You don't like it, walk on.
How did you vote? Can I ask you?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Why?
Because I thought that the communist piece of crap running on the other side would destroy us.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know, I think that's just kind of offensive in general to women. It doesn't have anything to do with like politics or anything.
Am I stepping on your safe space?
I mean,
am I stepping on your safe space?
Well, I mean, are you
going to melt? Are you a snowflake?
No, I'm a pretty strong woman. Like, I mean, are you related to any women? Like, you mean you had a mother? Have a mother?
You want to stand here? Let's have a bet. Let's see how many women come by and think this is funny, as opposed to think it's offensive. You want to do that?
I mean, it's one thing.
Do you want to do that? I'll tell you what. I'll give you odds. Let's, we'll stand here and.
I mean, when it's said by a comedian, that's one thing, because I love comedy and I think some things are actually funny. But like,
yeah, but liberals have completely ruined comedy. I mean, you can ask even Steinfeld said he doesn't do colleges anymore because everything's offensive. It's all offensive. The PC bullshit has just ruined everything.
But should our president be a comedian or should he be a president?
How's he a comedian, dear?
I mean, you're saying that that's comedy.
I'm comedian. I'm doing the comedy.
But he's
me.
It's
me. It's not him. I'm doing it. Focus on me.
But he said that. You didn't say that. He's the one that said grab women by the pussy. Should he be a comedian or should he be a president?
Your logic and your train of thought is so stupid. I am going to be so happy to show this on YouTube that people are going to listen to this and go, no wonder you guys are losing. No wonder you've lost the past 6 elections.
You don't know who I voted for.
You know well, I know. Who did you vote for?
I don't have to tell you that.
Jesus Christ. Come on, Snowflake. You're about as dumb. Keep on with your dumbness.
I want to know if you're actually feel this way or if you're a character.
It's a joke. You get it? It's a joke.
Do you
understand jokes?
Yeah, but do you feel this way in your real life, or is this like a character?
Well, if that didn't offend her, this probably would.
I don't care. I just want to know.
No, this one should really offend her.
I've passed you a bunch of times, but I wanted to know if you actually feel this way. Like when you go to Thanksgiving with your family, do you actually talk like this?
I don't think he takes it with me.
Or do you? That's what I want to know. I'm honestly curious. Do you act like this towards
Act like what? Act like what, lady? Act like a dick? I'm a dick?
Yeah.
Only to idiots like you. Only to idiots like you I act like a dick.
Yeah. You're a dick.
Well, then, to you, I'm a dick.
Do you have a daughter? Do you get paid to stay out here, to stay?
This was consensual. When he was talking about grabbing the pussy, it was consensual. Have you ever grabbed her pussy? Have you ever grabbed her pussy? Did she yell? Did she go, oh, I'm sorry, you can't grab my pussy? It's not, what is it?
Yeah, I consented to him grabbing my pussy.
Oh, then what's the problem? Because all the women he talked about were consensual.
Then why would they report him?
Who reported him?
What, do you have a daughter?
Who reported him?
I want to know.
Who reported? Just say it about me. Remember, I don't have to tell you anything. You don't give anything up to me either.
You asked me who I voted for.
Yeah.
So why would I have to give that to you? And you're judging me for something you don't know I voted for. I'm just asking you questions.
Your circular logic is bullshit.
I'm asking him.
I've got 2 daughters.
Would you be okay if somebody said, I grabbed her by the pussy, I can do what I want?
Well, seeing how she's 30 years old, she doesn't care.
No. I want to ask your daughters, not knowing. I don't know who Hillary is. You don't know. You don't know if I voted for her. For all you know is I didn't. I just want to know.
Oh, you're a Bernie Sanders fan.
I want to know if
you are definitely a Bernie Sanders person.
You don't even have to lie to me.
I don't care who.
Bernie Sanders.
I may have not even voted, but I just want to know if your daughters were told.
Well,
I'm gonna grab you by the pussy and you
are
deserve that.
Are you an independent? Are you independent?
I don't have to tell you that. I'm just asking a question. You're out here. I should be able to ask you a question, right?
You're telling us a lie.
What are you here for, though? What is your job?
To show up morons like you.
But if I can't ask you a question.
To show up morons like you, this is what I love to do.
What do you? Okay,
it enriches me to show up your idiocy. It really does.
But you don't know who I voted for.
It doesn't make any difference. You're still stupid.
Why am I stupid?
Because anybody listening to you would have to come to that conclusion.
I'm just asking you a question.
And I've answered you. I said it was a joke. You want anything more?
Okay, that's all I want. I just wanted to know
if
you were a comedian or if you were an actual person who believes this stuff.
Here, you read my disclaimer. It's on the back of here, right here.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, read the disclaimer.
All right, cool. All right, that's all I wanted to know. I wanted to know if you were actually doing this.
I'm a political satirical cartoonist. I make fun of the things that politicians do. Do you get that? Do you understand? Does that enter your cranium? Does it somehow, do you finally get it? Is the picture coming into focus here?
Do you go both ways or do you only go one way?
Again, stupidity crosses all lines, darling.
So you
But mostly I find liberals to be the dumbest.
do you do like from like the other direction? Like would you go?
Stupidity crosses both lines.
Would you go like you like tomorrow? Will you be out here and be like, you fucking like Republican ass bitch?
When Bush was up there, I was reaming him bad because I think he still needs to be in jail. I think the entire Bush family needs to be in jail.
I've literally always wanted to know.
Yeah, again, if I want to see, but matter of fact, he's going to be releasing the Kennedy files, and being that Bush was in the CIA at that time. Say what?
You're kind of a dick, but it's funny to me. Keep doing what you're doing. All right?
Oh, I ain't going to stop, honey. Because as long as it's stupidity like yours around, I got plenty to do.
Hey, you asked me. I'm not stupid. I'm very intelligent. I make a really good amount of money. I have a good job.
That's always a measure of it.
I don't want you to think. I just have to make sure that the men around aren't telling their women in their life that it's okay for them to put up with that kind of thing.
Oh, I think it's great. I think everybody ought to grab a pussy. It's love. I think there ought to be pussy grabbers everywhere.
You grab
I think everyone that consents to it, I will grab their pussy. So I'm a pussy grabbing son of a bitch.
All day long, sir. You get your pussy grab. Pussy.
You moron. Thanks for the video.
That's why I'm
mentally ill.
Yeah, that's why liberalism is a mental disorder. That's how that happens.
Yeah, I'm amazing how many people are reacting to this one. It's, because it's being exposed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Trump has busted over 15,000 pedophiles. There was just another big pedophile bust I read about yesterday. They saved 84 children, busted 120 something pedophiles. Yeah. So yeah, over 15,000 pedophiles have been busted since he started the pedophile task force ring on February 17th. A lot of that is why the Cardinals got busted in the in Rome. They caught him red-handed having an orgy in the Vatican, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And now, this whole Weinstein thing, right?
Yeah.
Is coming out of this. Yeah. And soon that pedophile scab's going to be ripped off of there. Because one of the biggest ways that the powers that be control the political pawns is through sexual blackmail.
Yeah.
So to take away that tactic is huge. So I mean, good to Trump for that.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy really knows where to go for the jugular, because that's their weakest link, is their sexual perversion.
You don't think Trump is dangerous for our country?
He's dangerous for the elites that are trying to destroy our country.
Isn't he one of them? He is one of them, though.
How's he one of them?
Well, he's going to give massive tax breaks to rich people. They're the ones that are going to benefit the most. And he doesn't care about the environment.
The last person that gave the tax breaks that he's proposing was John F. Kennedy, and our tax revenue soared after that because businesses went, yay, we can go ahead and get back into the free market, not having all this communist bullshit tying us down that the last couple of administrations have put us through. So, you don't know about the collectivism or how the socialism band keeps on going more and more and more. And so more of our tax dollars go to the central government, which never really knows how to spend it better than we do.
Yeah.
So to giving our money to the government to say, go ahead and spend it for me, is kind of ludicrous. And that's where the Bernie Sanders crowd goes and the leftists go. And that's where the hypocrisy. I mean, why would Obama send his daughter to a sexual predator? I mean, why would he do that?
We're going to take off.
I mean, why would he see? Can you answer that question?
I don't know.
Why would Obama send his daughter to a sexual predator?
I got to read up on that.
This is in Vanity Fair.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Goodbye, liberals with no answers. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, no answer liberals. Bye-bye.
On vacation.
Oh, I see. So you're going to hide behind your vacation and your children. You're going to come over here and disparage our president, but you're not going to back up anything you say in a serious debate. Would you like to debate? Well, how about giving the children to your wife?
Is serious.
And so, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? How about the fact that she received $145 million from the Russians, and her husband received
news? You're listening.
I got $20 to your one, and let's look that up.
That's right.
I got $20. I'll embarrass you in front of your children, sir. I will give you $50. $50 right now. Let's look that up. I will give. Oh, now the liberals want to go into how a person looks. I thought you guys always went on the content and character. What happened to that? Now you're a phony. So you won't have a debate with me.
No character. He has
Let's get over and debate. All you're giving me is platitudes. You're not giving me anything, pal.
He has no character.
Get out of here before you embarrass yourself in front of your kids some more.
Crotch grabber in 2012, 2024.
Vulgar, stupid, and nothing to say.
Vote for the crotch grabber.
How about the Weinstein show? How you got a lot of nerve to bring up moral stuff with Weinstein and Clinton? You got a lot of nerve, pal. A lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve bringing up morals with Weinstein. You're morally vapid, and your children ought to be ashamed. Got that right. I hate to do that when you got kids with them. They hide behind their children. They come up here and give disparaging remarks. Think they can get away with that. I try to let them off. I said, man, walk away, go away. We embarrass you with your kids in front of you. I mean, I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me.
One deal?
Yeah.
What's that deal about, man? I ain't heard about it.
Yeah, it's because they're not talking about it. The Clinton Secretary of State, gave the go-ahead to sell Russia 20% of our uranium deposits. And in exchange, Clinton received $143 million to the Clinton Foundation. So,
man.
Yeah. So nearly near $200 million, and they're talking, and they've been trying to investigate Trump for a year about his connections to Russia, and they ain't found one single dime exchanged between him and Russia, or vice versa. And here, this thing's uncovered, and these guys won't say a word about it. Why not?
You know what it is, man? They got to go for their team, man.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy question.
They go for their team, and if there's something bad about the thing, they ignore it.
Yeah.
They contradict themselves, my man.
Amen. Where are you guys from?
Arkansas.
Oh, well, I went to school. No, what do you know about corruption? Hell yeah.
We understand the double standard going on.
Oh, yeah.
We're not one of the people that's dived into it, like, you know what I'm saying, where we get it.
Yeah, most of the people that come up and talk to me knows what's going on. Yeah, they red-pilled. They know what's going on.
Yeah, they get it. I'm about to say, I love to be informed about something. I say, I've never heard of this, so I like to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, have you ever listened to InfoWars before?
With what's his name?
Alex Jones.
Yes, I know Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I've heard him on. You know who Joe Rogan is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard him on Joe Rogan's podcast.
His podcast are like this.
And he had Alex Jones on there, and he was saying, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was a guest on the show about 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, from a conversation I had out here. Things can get
pretty heated. They can get pretty heated.
That's awesome, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. Folks take it to an extreme sometimes. That's awesome, man. You was on there?
Yeah. I gave you the get out of jail free card. Just go to my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and see the.
Yeah, man. I'll check it out.
See some of my encounters because I always like. I mean, this is it. This is how we work.
I love that you said that. You're right. This is it.
This is the streets. And you got to control the streets.
Conversations is how everybody I might have a thought, you might have a thought. In conversation, we can.
And we break down the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Man,
people think, they're black, they're Democrats, they don't like. Bullshit.
Yeah.
People are independent. We all got our own minds. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
You know, but they
that.
treat us like we're stupid. We're not.
Yeah. They like to make us all go one way or another. But hey, I like that, man. Hell yeah.
Here's all my work. I just put up the Harvey Weinstein Award.
Man. This one is by far the funniest one I think I've seen.
Hold on, good guy was going back on. Hey, that one right there, man. That
one's like.
Oh, that's an alt.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's insane. I'd be happy if it was just crazy.
Yeah.
You're right.
No, it is. It's insane what's going on. The things they're trying to do.
Man, look. The thing is, you know, if I grew up in the South, whatever, Arkansas, I got a lot of friends that hunt. I've been hunting before. It's not my thing. But like, man, everybody, like, I think a woman needs a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
An armed society is a polite society.
Yeah, you know, I agree.
You never know these days.
I agree. And that guy in Las Vegas, those are all illegal guns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's people, I don't get it, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I really got a bug in my bonnet about Las Vegas. And we still don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's like
what the hell?
Man, really I think that guy was seriously just crazy, man.
Really I don't even know if he did it. Believe me.
Yeah.
This guy is supposed to be a regular in this casino.
Yeah.
Have we seen any pictures of him in the casino?
Yeah, I'm about to say, if he's a regular, he was like.
Have we seen him carrying up those guns to the room? Have we seen him checking in, parking?
How did the cameras like not get him?
I mean, I figured they'd be in suitcases, don't you think?
With that, so
just obvious things. Yeah. And we don't even know the motive yet. What? We don't know any that we know less today than the day it happened.
Yeah.
I swear. That's really weird.
And it just sucks, man. That like you got these politicians. Somebody dies and they try to push their agenda instead of coming together and like, hey, my thoughts might be right, your thoughts might be right. Let's put them together and figure out a good way.
You see, you're proving it. We're seeing right through the bullshit now.
Yes, sir.
We just see right through. We know that we're being lied to.
Yep.
We're seeing through it. We're getting from each other, Facebook, Twitter, InfoWars, all these alternative news sites. So we're not. You know, I mean, the truth is like water. It seeks its level.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to find it no matter where it is. We're going to go for it.
We'll get it. The people
will come to the light.
Hey, we're in the information era, man. We can find whatever we want. We can figure it. Like you said, people figure that out. That's Google, my man. You know what I'm saying? We can figure out the money trail. We can figure out all that so they can't hide. So
no excuse for ignorance now, is there?
None at all. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey.
Oh, it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
You have a good one. Yes, sir. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check you out.
So happy you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Speaking to students out here, give me hope. I swear,
dude, I know you get all the crazy, because you know colleges, they tend to be super liberal. And man,
and I'm always grateful when I run into the students that, they're not stupid.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to like talk and figure it out and not just be like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. You just have like,
Yes, sir. Hey, you have a good one.
Hey, I'm Uncle Sam. I can perform marriages in case you guys are.
Really?
Oh man, maybe in the future.
Well, probably when we're like 30. 30.
I don't want to rush it. We just seem such like a nice couple.
I know. Well, we graduate probably.